What's going on, Sip Sip? Thank y'all for coming back and checking in with me, but I made a discovery, or I had an epiphany. Big word, epiphany. Yeah. Thanks for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. Let me cut him down. Thanks for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. But I had an epiphany. I know that's a big word, but a revelation. Oh, that's a big word too. But I had a thought and something blew, the light bulb came on in my head. And I could tell you who was the first delusional woman, because I've had this conversation. I was downtown at one of my projects. So I was talking to the one of the receptionists, Miss Tanya, and she was talking about, my video talking about God didn't create Eve to chase. You understand what I'm saying? So we got into this whole dialogue, and her thing was, is that she said, well, God didn't create, in the conversation about the creation of Adam and Eve and being in the garden, we were just having a conversation. So she was saying that Adam had given Eve everything she wanted. And so my thing to her was that, so what you just told me is that basically what I hear you saying is that happy wife, happy life shit is a lie. You understand what I'm saying? Why you say that? Because if Eve was a happy wife, she would have been content or been satisfied with where she was. But what did she do? She went and ate at a tree. So then her argument was, well, that's because she didn't get good direction from Adam. She didn't get good correction from Adam. We don't know what Adam told her. But the fact remains that if if Eve, I thought the gift said something. Yeah, if Eve would disobey God, I don't give a damn what Adam told her. She disobeyed God. So Adam and Eve lived in the time where God said they could both hear God's voice. So if God said, and you hear God talking, I could just imagine if I'm fucking around laying in the bushes or in the field or just damn somewhere outside butt ass naked, and I hear this voice saying, thou can eat of every tree. Everything is yours. You have dominion, whatever. But do not eat of the tree in the center of the garden. You mean this tree right here? Yes, do not eat of that tree. And if I could hear it, Eve could hear it, God told him. God spoke directly to Adam and Eve. And she disobeyed God. I don't give a fuck what Adam said after that. God told you. So that happy wife, happy life shit is out of here. Because from what I hear, the garden had every type of flower, every type of fruit, had 4 rivers, had gold, all kind of shit. And Eve wasn't happy with that. What she do? She go eat of the tree of fruit, knowledge. So, that proves it. That Eve proved it right there. Happy wife, happy life, that's a goddamn lie. First delusional woman. Yeah, first one. She continued this shit with y'all because y'all still act the same way to this day. Delusional. Or don't want to follow. No, I'm not going to say delusional. I say don't want to follow directions. Hard-headed. Self-centered. Self-fulfilling. Just, it don't matter what Adam says. Shit, I'm going to do what I want to do. He just trying to control you. See? That's that bullshit right there. That's that Eve. I'm going to call it the Eve spirit. So you operating in the Eve spirit. What's the Eve spirit? The bitch that don't want to listen. She just going to do what the fuck she want to do. Yeah, that's the Eve spirit. A lot of you women got that Eve spirit. You don't want to listen. Motherfucker can't tell you nothing. Here's a woman, Eve, right here. Eve, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Hard-headed as a motherfucker. God told her, don't eat of the tree. Because see, y'all are twisted shit. Well, Adam ain't do his job. Adam ain't have to do his job. God told the bitch not to do it. Then what she do? Fuck it. I'm going to eat of it anyway. Yeah, because she running her motherfucking mouth. Eve ain't do what God put her here to do. Yeah, she was supposed to be a helpmate. So when the serpent, he was more cunning and crafty than any other creature that Adam had named. Yeah, Eve was supposed to say, well, my man and God said, we not supposed to eat of this tree. I don't give a damn what you say. But did Eve say that? Hell no. He blew her head up. Probably told her, oh, I like your weave. Damn, your lashes looking good. And what Eve do? Give me some of that fruit. And then I'm going to take something back to Adam. Now that my eyes been open. Yeah, hard-headed ass Eve. Y'all operating in Eve's spirit. I know why some of y'all don't have no man. I'm not going to call no names, but you know who you are. Some of you hard-headed ass women. Operating in the Eve spirit. Can't nobody tell you shit. Eve spirit. That's what I'm going to start calling. You got that Eve on you. What you mean, Eve? What is that, a new cologne? Is that a new weed? No, that's that spirit of hard-headedness. Not wanting to listen. Not wanting to take direction, correction, and instruction. Yeah, that's what you got on you. Eve. I got it right now. So, hey, I don't give a damn. I ain't going to ask y'all to come and subscribe. Shit, I don't give a damn. Got that Eve spirit. I don't give a fuck. Get away from me with that Eve spirit. Sip, sip.